Hey everyone, it is the dude. Yeah, getting stoked for Tuesday. Are you? Are you getting pumped up here? We've got the open packs at 145. We've got 116 packs ready to go here. So we're looking at basically 160 plus packs, 260 plus packs that we're going to open. And I think I'm going to grab another 60 packs. So we're probably going to be well over 300 packs on opening day. But I wanted to show you guys the collection before we jump into Tuesday. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's check out, first of all, let's check out Wild. And we're going to look for anything that's missing, right? Missing. Nada. Golden. Yes, we're missing golden cards, but overall we're missing none. So we have full set. Full set. Stoked to have full set. But let's go ahead and check out the diamond cards. I own every diamond card right now. I just purchased the one that I could get for, I think it was 25 bucks. It's not bad. We'll take it. But we get Jandas. It's a decent diamond card. It could be a little sexier, I think. This one's kind of cool. She's rocking the boat. She's got a little fire, a little ice on each side. I kind of like that one. Well, let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Dark Bishop Benedictus. Doing his thing. We've got the Rogue again, Jandas. Yes, Jandas. We got Brukan. Nature spells, damage +3. I guess you could do something with that. I haven't seen, I don't know that I've seen anybody play that and make that work. You've got this. Some people played this. Samaru. Samuro, I guess. Blade Master Samuro. You've got the Drek Thar. That's the one I crafted because I played the Horde. I got this guy over here for free. But I crafted this guy because I was like, since I'm such a big collector, I got to get that. This card I really like. I don't know why I don't stick him in more decks. It's really annoying to try and kill him at 5 health. I know I don't like it when I'm facing one of these guys. They just get pesky and annoying. And then Vandar, of course, Stormpike. I like it. It's worthy. The bad thing about this guy is you're never going to play this card, right? I mean, I've got him, and maybe in the future there'll be something to play this with. But if this costs more than every minion, I find that hard to believe. So we got him just for the collection because we're kind of greedy like that. Loatheb they gave us. I don't know quite why we got a free Loatheb diamond card, but actually the golden looks better than the diamond. So, but he does a little thing here with his mushrooms here in a second. Oh, yes, hello there. So that's kind of cool. We like that. Ragnaros. The person I let play my deck, my cards, he's not too into the diamond Ragnaros. Thought it could be a little bit better. I think it's okay. I kind of like the golden version, but this one's pretty sick. I do play this in my astral deck that I still throw around just for fun. You got to play a little astral every now and again. Alright, so that's the diamond cards. Let's go ahead. We've got over 300 golden legendary cards. I think it's like 304. I don't play Demon Hunter, so you're going to see nothing here. But we got this guy. Let's see what else we have. We got this guy. Death Speaker Black Thorn. Summon 3 Death Rattle minions that cost 5 or less from your deck. Nah, that's kind of so-so. Battlecry, cast all Fel spells you played this game. This one might be worthy. I don't know. I don't play the Fel stuff. I don't play Demon Hunter. But let's go ahead and jump into Druid. Here's where we start to have some fun. We get the Barnabas. The Stomper. Super sick. Love that quest. This one's fun too. Little untapped potential. You take a break for 3 to 4 turns and you get your little tear card. Tear. You got Arch Spore Michifin. This is good. And the Michifin Prime is super fun to play. So that's worthy. I guess some people have been playing this beast stuff, so I mean, I guess if you're buffing your beast, it wouldn't be bad, but I don't know, I don't play it. War Druid Eloti. The Lodi's 4 dinosaur forms, they're not bad, but just hard to find a spot for that in a deck. This one you don't play. He's just sitting in there. Phlebidinous Floop. This is a good one though, because this is a 3/4 copy of the last minion you played. So this is a lot of shenanigans written all over it, and it's kind of sick. I like it. Plague Maw the Rotting. After a friendly minion with taunt dies, summon a new copy of it without taunt. It's kind of hard to find a spot. I like the look of this card though. Who did this one here? Alex. Yeah, Alex is hella good. Um, that's a pretty sick looking card. Twig for shenanigans. Some people play the Twig. It's been a while, but the Twig was fun when we played it. No, I don't think I'm playing this. No, I'm not a big fan of letting my opponent play the first card for 0, so that does not get played. At least the Enlightened. Duplicate your hand. Maybe. I don't really play it. I don't know where I must have opened that. That's nothing I crafted. The Guff I crafted, though, because I wanted the whole mana to 20 thing. It's kind of worthy. Aya Blackpaw. That's from the old school, look, mean streets of Gadgetstan. So sick. That was when the Jades were on hook. Everybody was playing the Jades. This is okay. It's situational, I guess. You know, you got to kind of have it in your deck and get that late game. Nowadays, you don't never get that late game, so I'm not really seeing that. Gonk the Raptor. Yeah. Not buying that for the Druid. Malfurion, though, I play the hell out of this, and then you get this little 4-eyed Plague Lord over here. It's missing its 4th eye, but it's under the 2 number. So that's good. Malorn used to play the hell out of this. This is way back, Goblins versus Gnomes. Cenarius, like his little happy face on his belt there. It's kind of sexy. Give your other minions 2/2. That's mainly what we do. Sometimes we'll throw up the 2/2 treants with taunt, just so we can get through one more round. Splintergraft. It's good. Hard to find a spot for it, though. You're always running out of room in your decks. Hadronux, though, I play in my Astral deck because I filled it with nothing but taunts. Big old burly taunts. So that's kind of fun. And it's a sick-looking card. Ysera Unleashed. Yeah, lots of people still play this for fun. When drawn, summon a random dragon. I like it. Aviana's old school fun right here. Call her Tweety. She'll find it really funny, I promise. I don't think she will, to be honest with you. And she looks like she has some talons down here, so I don't think I want to mess with her. Kun, the Forgotten King, I love you. I've played you so many times, it's not even funny, because I'm going to refresh for another 10 and stick out a 7/7 on the board, so that's fun. Tyrantus, just a big old beefy looking thing, 12/12, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So it will usually, if you can stick around, Journey to Angora, old school. And I like the dinos flying through the air. I'm kind of a big fan of that. So that's cool. So that's the Druid cards here. I don't know if we're going to get through all these, but we'll try. I don't play this Tavish. I crafted this, pretty sure. But I'm not a big fan of the Hunter. I'm not a big fan of brush decks. I could play it. That's why I got it. But do I play it? No, not really. But the card's pretty sick. The card art's awesome. Jim Nelson, you did a good job there, buddy. Unseal the Vault. I don't play the Hunter much in general, so you're not going to probably see a ton of cards here, but we have that quest. Ace Hunter Kreen. That's that one from the Demon Hunter. Same with this guy. Zixor Apex Predator is good because you get the Zixor Prime. It's pretty good. Dragon Bane. After you use your hero power, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Nah. I kind of like the mounted crossbow. But, I don't know. Houndmaster Shaw. Boy, I built a sick deck with Houndmaster Shaw. I never thought I would use Houndmaster Shaw, but he's sick. Like, when I built that deck, I can't even remember what it was, but man, I loved it, and I love the drooling Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds are sick. Ringling's Rifle. After your hero attacks, discover a secret and cast it. It's not bad that you get to discover it, but not really seeing it. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle is fun, though, with Princess Horan. It's always fun to pronounce that too. Horon. So I like that. The Rat King's a great looking card. I don't know that you're ever going to play it, but it's a good looking card. And then Deathstalker Rexar, the custom zombies are never that good, so I'm going to pass on you, but I definitely see people play it. Maxima Blastenheimer. Summon a minion from your deck and attacks the enemy hero, then dies. That could be good. It's situational as all heck, but man, if you're running late, getting close to the end of your deck, and you happen to have a big old fatty in your deck, and that's going to kill him, that'd be kind of funny. Varanus. Change the health of all enemy minions to 1. Sneaky. Acid Maw. I do not like this card. I don't like it. I don't play it. It's from the Grand Tournament. Old school. It's annoying, really, actually. Boommaster Flark. Summon 4 O2 Goblin Bombs. I thought this would be good. I crafted it back in the Boomsday Project days, and it doesn't see the light of day. But I've seen a couple of people play bomb decks that maybe maybe it's worthy. The Goblin Bombers. Dino Tamer Brawn. If your deck has no dupe, summon King Crush. Oh, that's not bad. The problem is it's a 7 mana 2/4, and King Crush is going to come out. I think King Crush is a turn 8 or turn 9. We'll see here in a second. So it really doesn't do a whole lot. Don Han Cho from the old school of Mean Streets. Give a random minion in your hand 5/5. Such a sick looking card. I'm digging it, man. Digging the gun. Gazrilla. Whenever this minion takes damage, double its attack. I guess if you're able to damage this right out of the gate or on your turn, that would be good, because then it'd be a 12 attack. So maybe. Equip Thordal. I don't know what Thoridal does, so couldn't really tell you what that card's all about. Pretty much open that in a pack. Beast Master Leorix. Summon 3 beasts from your hand. That's never bad. Pretty sick looking card. And then there's the King Crush for 9. Excuse me. So that's a sick card. That one had to be crafted, pretty sure. I mean, it's got charge, so it's just 8 damage straight to your face for the kill. And then Mage, you'll see a lot here. We got the Evocation. Evocation. Fill your hand with random Mage spells at the end of your turn. Discard them. That's a good one. Raid the Sky Temple. People play that. I'm not a huge Raid the Sky Temple guy. Open the Waygates. I'm tempted to craft. Excuse me. Talking too much here. Cast 8 spells that didn't start in your deck, and you get the Time Warp. So the Time Warp's a pretty old school gimmicky deck, but when it hits, it's kind of funny. Archmage Arugel. Whenever you draw a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Not wild. I do play this one, though, because I like the Solarian Prime. I do. Cast 5 random mage spells. It's kind of like that whole Yogg thing. So that's fun. Plus it has spell damage +1. And it's a 7/7. So that's kind of fun. Transform spells in your deck into ones that cost 3 more. They keep their original cost. Oh, that's right. I remember this card. I don't play it. Got it free in a pack. Pyros. I used to play the hell out of this in Journey to Ungoro days, because it just keeps, cycling back in, cycling back in. Stargazer Luna, you better believe it. This is good after you play a Lunith, because it's just, you keep drawing cards, and then you get to keep drawing cards, and the cards that you draw are 0. Takes me a second there. Kazakis, I play him in a ton of decks. Cool looking card. Reno. It's all about that Reno. Varden Dawn Grasp. Freeze all enemy minions. If any are already frozen, deal 4 damage. I guess you could work this into the frozen mage kind of deck. Malagos. Play that with the Reno mage. Pretty sick. I mean, they just keep coming. There's the Alunith. No, that's not the right card. I told you about the wrong card. That's not the one I was thinking of. This one's sick, though. I play this in the Reno deck. Great looking card. Deal 10 damage randomly split among all enemy minions, so it's a great little board clear. Of course, everybody knows this from the legacy, meaning original, old school days. This is one of the first cards I crafted all golden. I love that card. I do. Oh, there it is. Luna's Pocket was what I meant. Inkmaster Soila. I play this in the Reno deck. If your deck has no dupes, next spell you cast costs 0. I think it's one of the sickest looking cards. I love that she's tatting up the back as we speak. And that just looks sick. Right? I mean, I'm digging this card. J. Edgesing and E. Amundsen. You guys did awesome. And then there's Luna. Change the cost of minions in your deck to 1. Oh, I thought it was 0, but I guess it's 1. So that's pretty sick. That's when you play the other card and you just keep drawing and keep popping them out. As long as you don't run into a spell. Grand Magus Antiditus. If you cast a fire spell on each of your last 3 turns, cast 3 fireballs at random enemies. That's pretty good. I don't play it. Got that in a pack, but it's pretty sick. Got this in a pack as well. After you cast a spell, deal 4 damage randomly split. That's a dragon. Finishing out the mage, of course you have Frost Lich Jaina. So sick. Knights of the Frozen Throne. Old school. Just on hit. The card looks amazing. Caligos is fun too. First spell each turn costs 0. I play Caligos and then I play Pyromancer to do the 10 damage to the face for 0, just for fun. And then if I don't have Pyro in the hand, I can discover a spell and then play the spell I discover for 0. So that's fun. And then the Amazing Reno. Sometimes I play in my Reno deck. I'll play the Amazing Reno and Frost Lich Jaina. I know, greedy as all hell. I play them both. How crazy is that? Like, so greed. Super greed. Then we're on to Paladin. We get the Making Mummies. That's a fun little quest. People still play that. You got the Murgurgle. That one's a tough one, I'm telling you. Very tough to pronounce that guy. And then Murgurgle Prime, which is good. The Murgurgle Prime is pretty fun, I must say. Alright, what else do we have here in the Paladin? We should have some decent cards here. We got Lord Barov. Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. A lot of these cards I crafted because I used to play a golden legendary, all legendary deck for each hero. So I had to substitute some of each hero's lower cost minions that are legendary in order to survive and make a decent deck. I could never play this nowadays because decks are way too fast, but oh, I miss the days of being able to play all golden legendary decks. And the fact that I had one for each hero was so sick. I enjoyed that so much. I played that for like 2 years. That's all I played. I guess so. This guy is kind of like a reverse astral. I play this, but then it gives your opponent 10 mana crystals, so you got to kind of watch out. The whole point of this is to catch your opponent off guard. Hopefully he doesn't have big cards, but you do, and so then you just pummel him. That's the goal there. Cannon Master Smythe. Transform your secrets into 3/3 soldiers. Yeah, not going to play it. No, not a big fan of that. Sunkeeper Tarim. Taunt. Battlecry set all other minions attack and health 3. That's not bad. Gotta have a way to clear them out, but it's not bad. There's the Dawn Hand Show again. Edric the Pure. No one expects to see this. I used to play this a decent amount back in the Grand Tournament days. To change all enemy minions attack to 1, you just like mega nerf the board. That's fun. Kangor's Endless Army. Resurrect 3 friendly mechs. Can you say Mech Paladin? Yeah. It's a great card to play with the Mech Paladin deck. Add a copy of each spell you cast on friendly characters this game to your hand. So that's good. That's been played before many a time. I don't know about the immovable object here, but I do like the give a random minion 4/4. That's pretty good. This guy's old school. Ragnaros, Whispers of the Old Gods. I guess if you have Rags, which I do Golden, then you gotta have Rags Light Lord. So that's good. We're almost to the end of Paladin here. We got Tyrion Ford Ring, of course, staple from the old days. They just call old days Legacy now. And then Nazari. If you didn't have enough fun killing your opponent once, let's go ahead and just kind of give him back all of his health and kill him again. Super brutal. Priest, we should have a decent amount, but probably not a ton. I don't play this quest much. I got this one in a pack. I did used to play this a lot in my Big Hunter. Excuse me, Big Priest, Big Hunter. Big Priest. And then if you're super greedy, then you play a card that grabs it again. And then you're just like set for life. Chameleos is one of the sickest looking cards ever. You can just sit here for like hours watching him turn colors. So cool. The card art is just awesome. Arthur Bozo Net. I don't know if that's really your last name, but I like it. It's great. And then you never find room for this card in your deck, but if you do, you just leave it in your hand, and then you can see every card that your opponent has. So it's just like basically having you know, you can totally just like check out every card in your opponent's deck, know exactly what he has, and then if you feel like playing this, you can. But I just sit there and hold on to it, so I know every card he has, and I know what to play around. Super fun. It's totally fun. Um, this card I don't see much. Some people play it, but I'm not a big fan. Nah. Nah. This card, though, we already talked about Kazakas. Raza from the old Raza Priest, and I didn't even play it. Like, I should have just ramped up my wins on ranked with the Raza Priest back when it was a thing, but I just didn't enjoy it. Like, it wasn't. I found like almost zero joy out of it. And then I made some decks for the Lady in White. Cast Inner Fire on every minion in your deck, set attack equal to health. That seems fun, you know, but it's so late game now that you really can't play those kind of shenanigans anymore, which is a shame, but that's the way it is. Got this in a pack, don't play it, but I like it, it's decent, but don't play it. I don't know how you would play a 7 cost card with a ton of 1 cost minions in your deck, but you could. That's old school, Grand Tournament, yep. Used to love playing that. Prophet Velen, double the damage and healing of your spells and your hero power. Used to play that a lot back in the day. Soul Mirror, summon copies of enemy minions. They attack their copies. That's like, people totally play that. Ashes of Outland. It's a doppelgang war. Very nice. Nice little pun there. Katrina Muerte is in the big priest deck because I'm greedy like that. I just love greed. And she's a sick looking card. Natalie Celine. Destroy a minion and gain its health. I do play this from time to time, and but it's kind of cheesy. Shadow Reaper Anduin. Yeah, everyone knows that one. That's part of the Raza fun stuff. Trigger the death rattle of every friendly minion that died this game. This card is not bad. This card's not bad. I wonder what the other each turn you're gonna flip this. I wonder what the other Holy Touch or other one does. And then Zarek's Cloning Gallery, another sick card, one of the sickest in the bunch. Legendary, old school Boomsday project. I play this in the Big Priest because I'm super greedy. I'm gonna summon out 1/1s of everything that I have in my deck, and then it's just kill, 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 kill. So if you make it to turn 9 or coin it on turn 8, pretty much win the game. Pretty much.
Let's move on to Rogue. I don't know that we'll make it all the way through. I have a ton of cards in at the end, so maybe we'll try to get through all the heroes here. Discover a legendary minion from another class. Yeah, I guess so. Kingsbane, old school. Everyone played this. Kingsbane was such a thing. This for the cheesy secret deck, Shadow Jeweler, Hanar. Had to craft it. Someone totally lit me up with secrets with this thing. And I was like, oh, you can play at that. So I crafted it. I don't play it anymore, but it was fun while it lasted. Permanently stealth. This one's kind of the lame one. I got this one at a pack. But you gotta have the golden Edwin Van Cleef, right? Old school. Legacy. Master of old. So sick. Big fan. Not gonna see a lot of rogue cards because I don't play the rogue. Anka the Buried. I used to play this. I can't remember the deck, but it was kind of like a get out of jail free card. If you missed everything, this was gonna get you where you needed to be. Mm-hmm. Yep. We already looked at Aya, and then we got the Flick Sky Shiv. Destroy a minion and all copies of it. That's a fun one when your opponent's playing some very annoying stuff. You got Togwaggle. The Fantastic Treasures are very nice. I love his big fat belly. Look out, dude. You're on hit. And the top hat. Just too much. Too much. I used to play a lot of Galakron back in Descent of Dragons. And that's pretty much it. We got Valera. Gotta have Valera. And then we're moving on to Shaman. Yes, everybody plays it. Everyone still does every now and again. Play Corrupt the Waters. Try to get that Shaman thing working here. Unite the Murlocs. Gotta have that. Get your Mega Fin over here. All golden and shiny. So you gotta do that. That's fun stuff. We like the Murlocs. I think Murlocs are going to be on hit here coming up on the expansion. So we'll see here if we'll end up being able to play the Shaman version. Your next spell this turn cast twice. That's fun. Super heal or super board clear is fun. This card's doable. Fireheart. I like it. I do. Lady Vash. And the Vash Prime. Don't even know how to pronounce that, so that's how I'm going to do it. The Fist of Raiden. Rodden, I guess. What else we got? We got Bandersmosh. Not really a worthy card, but very funny looking. White Eyes. That's definitely playable. That Back to the Eye of Blackpaw just lives for forever. And then you gotta have the Grumble if you're gonna play the bullshit deck from Shammy. That way you get to shuffle it back in. Shuffle it back in. Mistcaller, not really anymore. Not playing that. That's old school Grand Tournament. Stormbringer. I guess that's kind of questionable. You better have a bunch of little minions, and then maybe it would pop nice. I guess that's the whole freeze shaman thing, maybe. Galakron the Tempest used to play that a lot. Swamp Queen Hagatha used to play that a lot. Don't play this at all. They see it every now and again, just for fun. There's Hagatha the Witch. Bewitch. Calamos Primal Lord. Elemental Invocation. And there's the cheese baller himself. None other than King Shutter Wonk. Because he's a wonky. He's that wonky. Such a chamois thing. Look at him get all upset. Does the little thing. I like it. Alright, we're getting through Warlock. Warlock, you're going to see a lot of cards here. I don't like this quest, but he's here. I tried it. I play it. Or I used to play it, I guess. It's alright. Demon Seed. That's kind of cool. Solarium's fun here. It's like a little lawnmower or something. I don't know what's going on there. But I like the little heads that are rotating here. Little screaming heads. This guy's good. He's totally legit. Totally legit. Summon 3 friendly demons. So you just stack the deck with just fat demons. I've done that many a time. Nope, don't play that one. Got that in a pack. Kazakus, yes. We know, we play it, we do it. It's a thing. Deck of Chaos. I don't think I ever built a deck for Deck of Chaos, so that's kind of questionable. Envoy Rustwick, though, is great. He's good. Shuffle 3 random Prime legendaries into your deck. The Primes are sick. Don't really get to play that anymore because it's just too old school. This Skull of Minari is good just to annoy your opponent. If he can't kill the weapon, then just out comes all kinds of crazy stuff. This is good. I've got this in my deck right now. Hand is full. Yes, it will be. Why? Because you are a warlock. Minions in your hand have Echo. I don't play this card. I don't think it would be good. Yeah, I don't see it living. Caladan the Breaker, destroy a minion. If drawn this turn, instead destroy all minions. I totally play this in my deck. This is in my deck right now as we speak. Love it, love it, love it. Ticketus, he's in my deck. I often don't really care if he gets pulled out as an 8/8. That's fine. If I get to corrupt him, that's great too. But if he gets pulled out as an 8/8 Ticketus, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. I'll take him either way. I used to get bummed that, like, you know, the 4-mana card that draws a demon when he dies, that would pull a demon in my hand. Now I don't even care. It's like, Ticketus is in there. I don't care what you're doing. That's fine. They're 8/8s. I like it. What else do we got? We should have some more goodies here. Archvillain Reform. That was a fun deck. The guy I let play my account, he built a deck fully around Archvillain Reform, and it was pretty fun. I was just kind of slow, so didn't really work for me. But if you got it to work, it was kind of funny. Lord Godfrey I used to play the hell out of back in the day. Don't play it anymore, but I did. And there's no reason to, disenchant these cards, like even the ones that suck, because it's golden. You never know if, like, it's going to make a comeback someday down the road. Plus I like having a sick collection, so I just leave them in there. And I pretty much have everything I want golden, so I hate to say it, I'm kind of greedy that way. This is the hand size to 12, and you draw 4 cards, so that's why I got that one. This one's in the deck I play right now. Summon a random demon from your hand and deck. So that's pretty sick. Fell Lord Betrug. Whenever you draw a minion, summon a copy with Rush that dies at the end of the turn. Don't play it. Cruel the Unshackled used to be in the deck. If your deck has no dupes, summon all demons from your hand. Don't play it anymore, though. It just kind of ran out of room. Lord Jaraxxus is old school. Just, yeah. Legendary, legacy, badass, great looking card. Super fun to play at the beginning of Hearthstone. Just pummel your opponent with these Infernos. This card is not in my deck right now. I wish I could find a spot for it because it's just a badass little card. Gives all your demons 2/2, and you can't attack my face until this is killed because you have immune. But just don't have enough room in the deck for him. And then we definitely have Bloodreaver Gul'dan in the deck that I play. Summon all friendly demons that died this game, so you just get a little refresh there. Refresh on a huge fat board. As long as your opponent can't kill the board, usually you win right there. And you get the deal 3 damage life steal. So we like that. Moving on to Warrior. This will be the end here. We get the Fire Plume's Heart quest. I used to play the hell out of that. Play 7 taunt minions. Yeah, I've got a million of them. And I just have tons of ways to manipulate taunts. And it used to be a ton of fun. It's a little too slow now. Hack the system. Don't play it. Raid the docks for you annoying ass pirate folks. I don't play it. Again, I don't. This is kind of like goes up there with that hunter stuff. I don't find a lot of joy. I crafted it. Don't get me wrong. I had a full golden deck. The deck that everyone plays for pirate. I just don't enjoy it. And my warrior is far from having 500 wins. So I could have got there with this for sure, but I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't know. I built it, but I just don't like it. I guess call me crazy. I thought this would be good back in the day, so I crafted it. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. But he's Hobart Grapplehammer. Yes, he is. Ankar's not bad. Goes into that pirate deck. Bulwark is great. You know, you take all the damage into the shield. Lord Barov, that's the old school one we saw a bit ago. Uh, This Prime is badass. I love this Prime, and the graphics are off the. Alex is one of the best graphic card makers at Hearthstone. I think he's been there since day one, and I just really love his art. I really do. So hats off to you. That's not happening. Armageddillo I play in the quest deck with the taunts. Because if it survives, just makes your hand wacky. Super wacky. I definitely crafted that card because I'm that kind of guy. Captain Galvangar. If you have gained 50 more armor this game, gain 3/3 and charge. So it's a 9/9. And usually you gain armor. Do you gain 15? I guess some decks you could play this. But normally I don't. I don't think I crafted that card. I crafted this one just because I had to have it. I just had to have it. I never find room to play it, but I love the artwork and the fact that he's going to throw a 10 damage mine into your deck. So if I've got you close and all of a sudden the mine comes out and you die, it's pretty funny. You got to admit that. It's pretty funny. Blast Master Boomer. Summon 2 1/1 boom bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. I thought it would be good. I crafted it. Kind of a mistake. Don Hancho. Yes, we've seen you many times now. Dr. Boom Mad Genius. He's fun. Played a lot of him. Galakron Warrior. Played a lot of that. Played a really lot of that. I really liked that. That was fun. Lothar. No. Malkoric. Equip a random weapon. Nope, not a big fan of that. Deathwing Mad Aspect. I used to play him because, you know, he attacks all other minions and he's huge at 12 health. So it's a pretty good little board clear there, but all other minions, so you got to kind of be careful that you don't have a board. Geosculptor Yip. I used to play Yippee-Ki-Yay here quite a bit. And he's the sick-leaking card. Do not touch candle. Yes. Gromosh. Just hit it with the 1 damage across the board. And now he's a 10 charge. Had to have him back in the day. Rot Face. Like, is this the face up here? Right here? Is this the face? Or is this thing the face? It's very hard to tell. Very hard to tell. I don't know. And why does he have a softball in his mouth or whatever this is? It definitely looks like a softball to me. What else do we got? Woe Cleaver. Rattlegore is a sick card. I still love playing Rattlegore. I don't play the Warrior much, though, anymore. It's too hard to play these super greedy decks. Everybody's all about rush, rush, rush. But Rattlegore's great. He's very hard to get rid of. Most people do not play Silence, so he gets to come back and enjoy the rest of the game. And he comes back as an 8/8 golden, 7/7 golden, and to see the different versions of Rattlegore is pretty fun. The Boom Ship I thought would be good. Summon 3 random minions from your hand, give them rush. It's just too late game nowadays. I used to be able to play it a lot, and I played it a lot with this guy too. Summon a copy of a minion in your deck and give it rush. So I had full greed going. And then I had this guy in there as well. Draw 3 cards, put any minions you drew directly into the battlefield. Just like super badass back in the day. Anyway, that is the Golden Collection through all of the heroes. If we go over here, watch, it just gets silly. It just gets silly. Pages are full. What can I say? Pages are full. So we'll get to that in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video along the way. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the next release. I know there's a lot of Colossus out there that are going to be pretty badass. I'm sitting on 17,225 dust. I will be crafting some golden legendaries day one for sure. Plus I should be able to get a bunch of dust from opening 300 plus packs. So that should be good. And I'm hoping to be able to clear out and get these 2 diamond cards here, that one and the neutral, Sir Finley. And maybe try this whole Murloc deck. I don't know. There looks like there's definitely going to be some fun stuff coming out on Tuesday. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck out there as always. And we will see you next time.